welcome once again to Akunsaunt Ebbed, episode 41, and potentially the last episode. We rejoin the party on the... Where'd I put the calendar? Dagnabbit.
Is the music still supposed to be going?
The music is supposed to still be going.
Are you sure?
I am 100% sure. I am the person who does this almost every week. We rejoin the party on the 21st of Virdum. And tell me, please, as we re-begin this session, where is the party and why are they there?
They are there because they love GURPS and Cthulhu and Cyberpunk and have combined all three of them into GURPS Cthulhu Punk. The ultimate...
What monster of production is that? What wizard got together and decided, you know, we need to hodgepodge together GURPS, Cthulhu, and Cyberpunk?
What's Chris GURPS? W. McCubbin.
It's a type of system like Pathfinder. But
is it? Does it stand for something, or
generic?
Universal role-playing system.
I kept wanting to say ultra modern, and I was like, that's not the correct word.
We are engaged. I believe we're about to be engaged in combat.
With Vinny the Blade.
With Vinny the Blade, because we were looking for the old residential dwelling of the party that Gimbal belonged to. Zug has mirror image up. Gimbal is in possession of his body.
Is in possession of his
body.
Yeah, Meg's body.
Yeah.
Meg's body. And I believe we're about to kick ass and take names.
I hope so.
When we left Abram's house, we had missed 2 days, and we took a day to rest. Zug got a delivery of a Displacer Beast-shaped wine opener. We had messages in our bottles from Elidora, who translated the cryptic name we brought him, and that's how we figured out it was Vinny the Blade. We got snacks. Important message. Gimbal was confused by the bottle messaging system. Gimbal and Harcourt ate fancy cheese. We go to find Vinny. We saw the goat-like creatures and got into combat, and then we killed them and looted their wagon. They are evil demonic creatures who were spreading gray pox. It's very dark, but no one else seems to notice. When we try and get into Vinny the Blade's place and knock, people keep getting stabbed. Namely Gelfine and Meg, and then there were these gross wormy looking things, and we get in another combat and we take a lot of damage and the creatures start moving away, and then finally the door opens. Gelfine kills the last creature. We enter the building. Zug does the mirror image, and we will do experience the next game if we survive.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's take you to the room you're in right now. So this, if everyone can see it, is the room that you entered into. I had the dimensions a little inaccurate. I do apologize for that. It is actually 15 by, what is it, 40? I think, I can't, my brain is not measuring correctly. No, it's a lot more. Wait, isn't it? Yeah, by about 100. So, or no, I'm measuring from the wrong points. What, why am I? I can't. Trying to see through like an invisible thing. 15 by 60. With 4 doors up against the wall and like a little alcove area in front of you. You all chose door number 4, which is this door. Oh,
did we roll for that?
I don't remember how you guys decided.
Oh.
I yelled out.
Which is 4. This door here. Who is opening the door? And please, you can all position yourself around the door if you'd like, so I know where everybody is, in contrast to the door as it is being opened.
Well, it looks like, at best, some of us are at half-life. Zug is a little more. Meg should not do it. / Gimbal.
You all can see, by the way, where the door is, right? That is here.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, that's the 4th one.
Yeah.
I say we have Harcourt do it.
Okay. Harcourt will go to the door. And if anybody, please position yourself as to where you want to be before anything happens.
Yep.
And I will...
Murder us all.
Yeah.
Get the burning hands ready.
Alright, so the door opens.
Get everyone in front of me with it.
We do this reveal.
No, not again.
I'm not
place
actually
them in a wood,
running
right?
burning hands.
Ew, what is that?
I'm
Is that a little
inside.
dead body?
No, it's a little doll.
It looks like a little dead
It's a
body.
little doll laying on a bed.
It looks real
Nope.
creepy.
Everybody give me a perception check.
Oh, I'm already grossed out. Wait, I don't even have to open.
Why am I doing this again?
Ooh.
Are you rolling for Charles, Stephen?
No. Charles, Charles should be rolling physical dice because he's gimbal right now.
Okay.
I bet Charles forgot about that, didn't he?
Charles is muted.
Oh, yep. That would explain the no sound. I gotta roll for
100% forgot I was supposed to be rolling physical dice. Hold on.
It's okay. Nope, that's the wrong button.
I'm not used to hearing the music. It's creepy.
Ooh. There have been 2 negative D4s hit here.
Oh my gosh, people already...
To either Zug and Galfine's next will or fort save.
How's that?
So when you roll your will save, when they roll a will or fort save, they will roll a 1d4 and subtract that.
Right, but why?
Because the other game wishes vengeance upon this game.
Who the heck is doing it against me? Why me?
It's very rude.
Why us?
Also, she is a minor, so there are additional problems with that. They should not be assaulting a minor, even if it's virtually.
Why is it us?
Charles, let me know when you have a perception roll.
Alright, fine, I'll just die then, I guess. Instantaneous, since I can't even see anyways.
22.
Okay. So Galfine, you everybody else hears the sound of a child sobbing.
Even Harcourt with the 10?
Oh, actually, I thought... No, Harcourt
Oh,
rolled
Steve, it's a 25. I'm
that's a
sorry.
misroll.
It's a 25.
That was a misroll for Harcourt. The perception is what? Is 15.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize.
So everyone except Galfine hears a crying child on the inside. Galfine, you kind of push your way past Harcourt and into the room and start crying as you pick up the little doll off the bed. And you turn to them and you give me a will save. You look at the rest of the party and you like start curling up in a little ball. You feel like a little girl again. And these people are here to hurt you. They're here to take what you love away from you.
Wait, I gotta stop taking one.
The big man with the big sword that's very angry is gonna take it all away from you. It's gonna take away everything you care about. And you feel your mind kind of start to break apart a little bit with this fear that fills it. And you take... I want to roll some physical dice today. So I'm going to roll some physical dice today. You take 3 points of wisdom damage. As you see this large figure, this imposing man, stand above you very angry and say, "I didn't hurt that girl."
He didn't hurt that girl.
You all watch as the little toy turns into a small, fractured piece of something.
Do we have to roll perception again to see what it is?
No, it's just like some kind of shard of some larger object, but you can't quite tell what.
Huh.
I'll detect magic.
Mm-hmm. There is no magic. All right, that was door number 4.
Nothing else happens in that room?
No, you spend some time in there.
Is
nothing else
Gelfine back
seems
to
happen.
normal?
Gelfine is nervous, and kind of clutching on to this piece of whatever this is right now. But otherwise, like, she doesn't feel like a child anymore. You can kind of rise up, Gelfine, and go about your regular faculties.
So what are you holding, Gelfine?
It was like a little doll, and now it's like this fractured piece of something.
That's a very good question.
What color, material, anything like that?
It looks like it's some kind of metal piece, as she kind of brings it closer to you.
And like a gold, a silver, an iron?
Give me a knowledge engineering if you have it. It's some kind of silvery metal.
I have appraise.
Yeah, you give me an appraise. I'll let that go. So this looks like it's probably made out of, like maybe pewter. You figure this might be some kind of piece of something, but for it to shatter like this, something like really would have had to have done some substantial damage to it.
And so like it's like a shard of something. Like, is it like jagged edges, smooth edges?
It's like jagged edges.
Okay.
It looks like what would happen if you took like a vase or something larger and just dropped it like a ceramic object, and it like shattered into pieces. And this is one of those pieces.
Okay.
And now we try another door, I guess.
Well, hold up. Hey, Gelfine, can I see that for a second?
I suppose.
You can hand it over.
Alright, so Gelfine willingly lets me take it. Alright, I'll give it back to her. I just wanted to see if I could willingly take it.
Gimbal, this room feels somewhat familiar to you. You remember this as Phytar's room.
This is where that
Who's Phytar?
Phytar was at.
Who's Phytar?
Phytar was my compatriot. He was a maniac. He used to fight a lot with Maddock. Because Maddock would, pick fights with him for no reason, because he was that kind of guy. And Phytar almost killed him.
People are.
From last session, you heard about him. Or was it the session before?
It was the session before. All right. You want to continue searching the room, or where to go next? Where do you want to go next?
Yeah. I mean, I want to see if there's like hidden walls or anything like that.
In the room?
Maybe. Yeah, or like something under the bed, or.
Nope. Nothing in here to be discovered.
Okay. Yep, I'm ready to move on then.
Okay. Okay. Where to next?
Another room.
Which one? 3 doors remain.
So you want to hit number 1?
Sure.
Gimbal, you would remember that to be your room. So please head over to door number 1 and show me how you're all going to be standing.
Wait, sorry, where is it again? Can you lay it out?
Door number 1.
Okay.
And who is opening door number 1?
I think we've determined Harcourt's the door
So
opener.
Harcourt is the door opener.
Designated
Since
door
he's
opener.
not here right now, he gets forcibly designated as door opener.
I mean, he's also the biggest person that has the best life percentage.
That is fair. Being biggest, though, his size is not proportional properly. There we go. Let's look at what's behind door number 1. The door opens, and inside, everybody give me a perception check. Look at all the perceptions. All right, this time perception is the thing you don't want. And all of you passed.
Nice.
Each of
I
you
was
can
wondering why I roll
see
high.
inside the door opens. And Gimbal, you can see a familiar figure floating on the bed. Right, floating just above the bed. This little round figure that looks like kind of a football-shaped head. Stop that. Why is Meg rolling all those perceptions?
I can't stop myself.
Are we going to get to see inside the room?
Oh yeah, sorry. I've not done that yet.
No.
But I'm describing the room. I can unhide the room as soon as I finish describing it.
I want to see it at the same time.
A large football-shaped kind of purplish body with these long eyes on what look kind of like tentacles coming out of its head.
It's a very familiar body, huh?
It is a very familiar body. Almost like it was someone's familiar.
Oh my gosh.
What was Gimbal's familiar?
But as you're all looking at it, a bunch more of these like long eyes on tentacles start coming up from the floor. And each of you needs to give me a will save. Ooh, and actually, since I didn't do it on the last one, I need Galfine and Zug to roll me d4s. /r space d4. Alright, Zug, there's no will save accompanying that. There we go. That is some loud dice.
Sounds like the dice are being eaten.
They taste good.
Munchy.
Oh, man. Alright, so what does Gimbal get on a will save?
I got a 2, and then my character sheet futzed out, so
Alright.
I'm guessing I didn't save.
Nope. So Zug, Pax, Galfine, and Gimbal go running to the other end of the hallway. So can I have all of you please move yourselves to the other end of the hallway? And Harcourt will walk in to the room. After a few minutes, Harcourt will reemerge from the room, carrying yet another one of the large shards of something. And the familiar is no longer in the room, as all of you will slowly fear the fear of whatever those giant eyes were subside. All of you cannot re-enter that room for the remainder of the time that you are in the building.
Alright, so I want to check out the shards compared to the one Galfine has.
Yep, Harcourt will come over, and you can see that they interlock a little bit. It's very clear that these are two pieces of the same thing. But this still doesn't give you too much info as to what this thing is.
How big are these shards?
They're about yay big. They look like if there are multiple of these pieces, like the way, even if there's just one in each of these rooms, which you might be able to like assume, they would form something pretty large, like probably about yay large.
All right.
Are you going to try and detect magic in that room as well? and see if there's any hidden anything?
I'm not allowed to enter the room, but yeah, I could detect it from outside of it.
Yeah, there's no magic in the room.
Okay.
Where to next?
I say we do room number 2.
Okay. Set yourselves up around the door. And let's see what's behind door number 2. So far, though, none of these have been new cars.
Oh.
Or kitten jerky. Zug's still mad about that. He was promised kitten jerky.
Let me see some more perceptions. And a set of will saves.
Perception 25.
Delphine technically doesn't need a will save, but you did it anyway, so that works out okay.
Oh.
Your perception is 25? Or, okay, what's your will? I get Harcourt's will in there. Yeah, I did. It just came through in the wrong order. You got Gimble's will.
My CS keeps going down. Hold on.
Okay. Well, you should be using Gimble's stats, not Meg stats.
It was a 5.
Okay. So, Gimble, you look inside and you're like, hey, I see something. And you walk over and you pick a dagger up off the floor.
Are you going to reveal the room?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I couldn't read that correctly. I don't know if this matters. It's actually an 11.
Okay. Still low enough. So Gimble walks in, seeing the dagger on the floor, picks it up, and then turns and takes a few steps out and says, I found this dagger. And then Gimble, you hear, I should have killed the bastard before he killed me. I knew he wouldn't have lured me into that room if he didn't have another purpose for me. He used me. He killed me. And I won't let him kill me again. And you utter the phrase, bitch, you're going to die twice now. And you rush in at Pax. And give me an attack roll on Pax.
Pax knew this was coming.
Big old 10 total.
All right. Does that beat Pax's AC?
Hold on. No, my AC is 18.
Gimble utters, "You stupid whore, I should have killed you sooner." And takes another attack.
Isn't anybody trying to hold him back here?
I don't know. No one said anything.
Hey,
I paused
Delphine,
there.
can you help me out here? Gimble's going crazy. Can you restrain him, her?
It's a 26.
Okay.
Yeah, can I try and grab Gimble?
Yeah, give me a CMB. Oh yeah. I'm betting a 29 beats the CMD of Gimble. So you like grab hold of Gimble and grip him tightly, and he's like struggling for a moment, but then
Gimble doesn't get his AO.
Oh yeah, that's technically that 26. So roll me a D4 damage. Good point, Tom. Gimble, roll me a D4. plus your strength.
Ooh. Oh, man. 4 points.
All right. Galfine takes 4 points of damage as Gimbal like stabs this, and then everything kind of starts to become a lot more clear. Stabs this giant shard of this thing that you guys are working on into your side, and it kind of sticks there.
Oh, so that's where we're putting them together at.
No, that is definitely not going to be how we do this.
This has been my most successful attack with either character to date.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Does Gimbal like come snap out of
Yeah,
it?
Gimbal's completely calm now, as are the rest of you, as you realize like what's happened. That he didn't have a dagger; he instead had a shard of this thing.
So hardcore.
Yeah, that makes me calm.
When you went in that in room number 1, did you see some sort of scene play out?
Yeah, there were all these eye stalks, but who cares about fucking eyes? I just saw the thing laying on the bed, so I picked it up.
Okay.
So does this look like it is? If we put all the shards together now, does it look like there's just one piece missing?
No, it's starting to look like something, but it does seem like there might be other pieces missing. Give me a knowledge religion as you're staring at this, all of you.
Untrained?
Yeah.
I assume not, right? Oh, yeah? Okay.
If you have it, you can, because it's well-known knowledge, potentially. I only see one religion roll there, though.
I don't have it.
Okay.
So apparently I took it off my sheet.
Okay. That's fine. A DC 10 is enough to notice that a 10 is enough to notice that the symbol looks sort of like the symbol of Sashat.
Huh. If only there was an expert on Sashat we could access at this time. Oh, the Aroni. We have 3 crystals so far.
You have 3 of these shards of some kind of pewter-esque metal.
Well, I think we need to go to room 3 and get the 4th shard.
All right, hardcore. We'll get
and then we can unite the Uru and the Skeksis.
And let's see what's behind door number 3.
We'll save the world with the Dark Crystal.
Everybody give me another perception. You guys are loving these perceptions.
Pax sees all.
6.
Okay, so Pax and Zug, you both know. So you all notice that there is inside of this room like a bookshelf and a number of books on the inside of the room. What Pax and Zug see, what Pax and Zug see are smoke coming up from one of the books.
Does it have the title on the spine?
You want to go in and find out?
Yep.
Head on in. You are looking at the spine of the book. The book reads handbook.
That's all it says?
That's all it says, handbook.
Alright, I'll take it and open it.
As you take the book, I am going to need a fortitude save. Ooh, you just barely managed to keep your eyes clear. As you open the book, it seems to explode into like a cloud of smoke that starts to fill into your eyes and burn them really, really badly. You close your eyes as tight as you can, and you rub your eyes, and you can just barely feel like your sight starts to blur but slowly returns to you. And instead of this book in your hand, you have a shard.
Shocking.
And so this does not yet make the full symbol of Shashat, right?
When you bring it out, it does make a bow, however, but it does not make the full symbol of Shashat. It is not the book behind the bow.
All right, and then I'll just double check the room, like with detect magic.
Yep, no magic.
All right.
So now you have a bow.
Can we go into the room and... I mean, there's nothing to check in the room.
There's nothing left in the room. Like, once that book combusts, the room empties of all other objects. Except the bed. Does Pax have knowledge religion? Any ranks in knowledge religion?
I think so.
Go ahead and give me a knowledge religion. Okay, so after experiencing enough of these, you kind of get the idea of what's going on here. Much like your room was before, these rooms are haunted.
But they're not magically haunted.
No. Something about the fragments must be tied to some sort of, like, strange events that result in the room being, like, left in this haunted state.
Is the haunting also what keeps the creepy music playing in the background?
No, that's just the building.
Oh, fun.
So what else can we do now that we've gone in all the rooms? Are there any other, like, doors or anything else we can access?
Nothing that you can see at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, there's this weird looking opening here. I mean, I guess I'll check it for, like, something...
Sure.
Or maybe I'll try and disbelieve the wall. Maybe it's an illusion. I'll try and push my hand through.
Yeah, you push yourself into the wall and nothing happens.
Right.
Can Harcourt see anything through the monocle in this whole space?
Nope, nothing special about the monocle.
And, yeah, I mean, my detect magic could still be running. I assume the wall doesn't seem magical or anything.
No.
I don't know what to do.
Any of you guys worship Shashat?
I mean, Gimble's wearing a lot of stuff as if...
yeah, Meg does, but I don't know about Gimble.
Meg's not here, man.
I know.
Freaking Meg. Well, I'm all out of ideas, and I tried nothing.
So this is just like a pewter statue of a bow. It's not like a usable bow.
No, right now it looks like if somebody made a bow out of pewter.
Okay. I'll pretend to shoot the bow at the wall.
At the wall right near you?
Yeah, the one that I'm pointing towards, this one.
Yep, nothing happens.
Okay.
Does it have an actual drawable string?
No, it does not.
Alright, so,
Harcourt will actually kind of, like, walk over and, like, tie maybe, like, a rope on it. And then he'll do the same thing, but no effect either.
Alright, and I'll look at the holy symbol on Meg. Like, does it look like the bow on there?
Yeah, it's just missing
different?
the book that would be resting behind it.
Okay. Am I able to take any of those other books in the...
There are no other books in there anymore. They all
Everything
disappeared.
Oh, did the beds also disappear?
No, the beds are the only thing that remain in the room. As if the beds are the only real thing that was in the room.
What happens if we sit on one of the beds?
You're sitting on a bed.
Nothing happens?
Nope, you're just sitting on a bed.
What happens
Do I feel
if
comfortable?
each of us
No, they're
sit
not really
on one
comfortable.
bed, so that each bed has a person?
I mean, there's only 4 beds.
Well, yeah, but
Sure,
just
you all sit on the bed. The beds aren't very
Okay,
comfortable.
so I mean, I have these demon books, so we can try and recreate the symbol with one of those. I don't know if we want to, though. Maybe somebody has a better non-demon book.
I mean, am I carrying Meg's prayer book?
Yeah.
Let's add that to the thing.
Well, there's no bookshelf. There's just beds in the room. There's literally just beds in the room.
Well, no. So we're trying to recreate the holy symbol.
Yeah, you can easily like put it all back together, and it looks like a bow. Like it's pretty obvious once you get enough of the pieces, like what you're putting together.
Well, no. With Meg's book, also we're using that to recreate the book from the actual holy symbol.
Oh, I see. You're like trying to lay the book behind it. Nothing happens.
Okay.
Good idea. Sorry, I didn't catch that at first.
I have a scroll and knock. I could try to cast it on the wall. Nah. I'm not gonna waste that. I need to learn that later.
Could we bottle message the Temple of Shashat and ask them what to do?
Your bottles won't let you take pieces of paper out of them to do that. As if something is interfering with the magic inside of them.
Alright, so
It's like in every horror movie. When you're inside and you're dealing with the killer, the cell phones don't work.
We're one of 5 places where cell reception doesn't work.
Okay, so I'll try like knocking with my hand, not the scroll on the wall. I want to see if maybe it sounds like super thin or...
Sure. It sounds like a wall.
Alright.
This is delicious.
No, this is annoying.
Oh, it absolutely is. I mean,
it
absolutely is. And it's not because you don't have anything. It's absolutely because of the actions that are being taken right now.
We don't know what we're supposed to do.
I know. And you guys are investigating this wall right here.
How are we supposed to divine it?
You guys are investigating this one part of the whole building. It's absolutely a brilliant idea. Keep investigating the one spot over and over and over again because it's slightly different than the rest.
Let's investigate the entire building and tap on all the walls.
I mean, do you want to take the time to do that?
Yeah,
I'm for it.
Where else are we able to go in the building? I thought that we just entered in from the outside and this is all that was here.
Yeah, but you're investigating one wall and the rooms.
Yeah, but like here.
But
here,
yeah, that's
here.
fine. You guys investigate the rest of the walls.
And we find nothing.
And eventually, well, are you going clockwise or counterclockwise?
We're all going in different directions at all times.
Okay, who has the bow? And in what direction are they going? Clockwise or counterclockwise?
Zug, you have the bow, right? Or does Harcourt?
Alright, if I got it, I'm going clockwise.
Okay. So, when you reach that wall will disappear and instead turn into an archway. Come on, damn it. Stupid turn order thing. Hold on, there's more to it. I just couldn't finish the reveal because of the turn tracker. That has 2 more doors.
Alright, I wait for Hardcore to open it.
Okay. Door number 5 or door number 6?
6.
We're going to 5. For sure 6.
Okay. 6?
All right, we'll do 5.
All right. 5, 6,
Back
5.
to 5.
Five,
Pick a
five,
door,
five.
please.
All right. Where's the rest of the party?
Trying to wait for everyone to pick a door.
Okay. We open up the door. And inside is an empty room with a plant.
My favorite.
You said a room with a plant?
Yep.
What kind of plant?
Just looks like some kind of like house plant, like little kind of bushy house plant. Let me show you inside the room.
Yeah, Pax, you like plants. Go check that out.
All right, Pax, you move on in, and I am going to need a reflex save.
It's good because I have amazing reflexes.
So you reach out and you like go over to kind of investigate the plant, and you can like you feel like you're in a forest as you get closer and closer to this plant, and you can feel like the cool breeze blow through the forest, and you walk up to this plant and you look up, and it goes into a city above, and you step forward into the plant to like kind of grab hold of it and to go up into the trees. And instead you're holding this shard, half of a book.
Wait, it's a shard or it's half a book? Which one?
It is a shard. It is a book. It is half of a book shard.
I thought these shards they just looked like sort of pieces, not like objects.
This one has a specific form because the other 3 that didn't have a specific form ended up having a specific form when you put them together. This one's much more clear.
Okay, I will come out of the room and put it together with the other shards.
Okay. This one doesn't physically connect to the other shards. It kind of goes behind it. There is like a point at which you can kind of rest it behind there.
Okay.
Into the last room.
Yep.
Into the last room.
Okay. You open up the door, and inside, lying on a bed, is an axe. No big deal, right? The last room you guys were in with a weapon in it, it was just fine.
I'm going toward the axe. I think things will be better this time.
All right.
Gimble's good at wielding weapons. Go ahead, Gimble.
Gimble,
I'm getting away from Gimbal.
you walk in towards the axe. Give me a will save.
Oh yeah, that's a good sign, isn't it?
10.
Okay. You pick up this axe and you remember when someone took your greatest accomplishment away from you. When someone stole from you what you had worked hard to earn. You battled in single combat against a rhino, and you brought it to submit before you. You were to become its true champion. And as you set foot in that town, that was all stolen away from you by one man. By Zug.
Zug, you son of a bitch. You stole my greatest accomplishment from me.
And you slowly begin to see Zug as Matic. And I need
Matter.
I need you to take 3 points of wisdom damage.
Oh man.
This is
My
a
most important-
permanent effect that you will see Zug asthmatic.
That changes everything.
But as the vision, as the the emotions start to kind of subside, you realize you're not holding an axe anymore. You're holding the other half of a book.
All right, I'm going to try to get myself together. Straighten myself out. Here's the other half of the book. I try not to let Zug know that I see him as Matic.
Mm-hmm. As you put the two pieces of the book together, you can hear in the distance a clicking noise. Give me 1 second here. And a door opens up at the other end of the hallway, or a door appears at the other end of the hallway that you're in. And the book is like linked together. It doesn't need any sort of like holding to keep it in place. Nor do you realize it is the bow. The bow kind of like stays interlinked once it's connected together.
We go to the other door.
Sure. Head on over. Whoops. Right layer. Harcourt heads over. I suppose I'm opening this again.
Yep.
Yep.
That's what you get for not showing up, bro.
He opens up the door. And inside there is a grand feast laid out on a table, which I forgot to put in this room. Hold on 1 second.
Finally, the kitten jerky.
I cannot believe I forgot this.
You forgot the kitten jerky?
I forgot the feast.
Yep, just throw that kitten in there real quick, and Zug will head on in and
All right,
take a
this
bite.
table's not to scale, but it'll have to do. That table looks terrible. Use this one. There is a table inside with a grand feast upon it. Everything looks delicious. Lots of cheeses, lots of meats,
If
Yeah,
I see
let us
kitten
see it.
jerky, I'm
vegetables, and
heading in.
fruits. I'm
Gee.
getting there. Calm down. I have like 20 things I do as the GM at a time.
Jeez, GM, you're pretty
Yeah.
sensitive right now, huh?
I am when you keep trying to tell me I'm not doing my job correctly.
Well, yeah, because some of the times you're not.
I am doing my job. I'll do my job.
That also does not look like a feast, but
It does
okay,
not.
I'm not complaining.
You just did. You want a
Yeah, but then
feast?
you'll just bitch about
I'll
me
give
complaining.
you a feast. And I'll give you famine. Nope. So the door opens. You can see a feast upon the table.
Who's hungry?
Alright, Zug will head in. He's feasting.
Okay.
I can't pass up cheese. Come on.
Pretty sure here Harcourt will be a little bit weirded out by it. But I'm gonna need a... I'm gonna need a fort save from everyone.
Oh shit.
All right. Let me get one from Harcourt. So, Pax. Wait, what did
Pax dead now?
what did Gimbal get?
I got a 6.
Yeah. So
I rolled a 1 on the die. Yeah.
Gimbal and Pax, you become insatiably hungry as you look at this food on the table, and you start scooping up handful after handful of this delicious, delicious food. And the rest of you start watching in horror as the food slowly converts to piles of maggots. And these two are eating handful after handful of maggots.
That actually sounds even better. Those things sound juicy.
The both of you will remain hungry for some time. You will eat the entire feast upon the table and still feel hungry.
I mean, that's kind of normal for PAX, though, right?
To some degree, yeah. Not quite this much, though. She is, like,
Okay.
starving right now. The two of you are starving.
Do we have a Titan's curse now? Now we have now we're a, what are they called? A gluttonous one? A fatling?
Sort of similar to that. And both of you need to give me one additional fortitude save.
Gimbal and I do.
Yep.
21?
Okay. Yeah, the two of you feel a little bit sick to your stomach, but there's no, like, after effects of it. It just feels weird. Like, that feeling you get when you eat junk on an empty stomach. And there is another door against the other wall. I don't know if you can see it. It is right here.
I wait for Hardcore to open it.
Yay, hardcore.
Okay, 1 second here. Harcourt will move up, feeling a little bit disgusted by the party.
You are?
No, Harcourt.
Oh. I was like, I was hungry, hardcore. Don't be judging me.
You just ate a bunch of maggots. Doesn't seem quite right.
Yeah, you didn't even offer to share any with me.
You were right
You could-
there. You could have eaten whatever you wanted.
As this door opens, you are standing in a kitchen.
Is there more maggots?
There are no more maggots, but there is a chef floating next to a stove. I will get you the room in just a sec. Just trying to make sure. all
I'm
my
not
assets
even
are
gonna
in.
ask anymore.
Oh, why did it not go in? Or did it? I'm just not seeing it correctly. You guys can see the room now, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And the chef in the room asks, "Are you hungry? I haven't much left to eat, but I'd be happy to make you something."
Got
My
any kitten
stomach
jerky?
feels kind of gross.
I don't have any kitten jerky. I don't really know that I have any meat at all. I could check for you.
What are you offering?
He gestures to the pantry. The pantry is empty. There's no food upon the shelves. Not even no cans of anything, no boxes of anything. He moves
gonna
over
take
to
a
one of
hard
the
pass
shelves
on this.
and opens up one of the shelves, and it too is empty. It's been a long time since anyone's come here to eat. A
Are you
very,
dead?
very long time. Yes.
Are you...
I've been dead ever since. Gimbal! It's you! I'm sorry I have no cheese today.
It's all right. Do I recognize the chef?
Yes, the chef was a ghost when he used to be here. He was haunted, and his soul has kind of attached to this place for some reason. You never really got the full story about why the chef was attached here, but he would make a large variety of meals for everybody.
It's all right, buddy. It's tough times.
And Matic, I think it was, yes? It looks over at you, Zug.
No, Zug.
Oh. Perhaps in my time I've grown too far separated from people. You must just look a lot like him.
Well, maybe.
Have you seen the others? They've been gone so long. And I've been stuck here. Master Blade has come and gone from time to time.
He's not here now?
I believe he may be downstairs, I think, and he gestures over to the other door in this room up against the wall. Here. I believe he said he would be expecting you at some time, but that was some time ago that he said that. He seemed unsure as to when you would arrive.
Do you know where we could look for him?
Downstairs. And he points again to the door.
Wait for Harcourt to
It's
open
right
the
here.
door.
Okay. Harcourt will open the door. And
Is this
behind the
door
door,
number 9?
there are stairs leading downward. Gimbal, you'll remember that these stairs lead into the evil altar. An altar to the Prime.
Oh, the altar to the Prime. The government building is required to have a evil temple. No,
Is the Prime a common religion right now in current day?
Yes, the Prime is a current religion, although here, the Prime is not an evil religion. The Prime is a good-aligned religion.
intriguing.
But you said it was an evil altar.
Yes. Gimbal knows it to be an evil altar. The party would not.
Gimbal, are you going to tell us?
The Prime was a right fucking bastard.
Okay.
What do you mean by that?
Was an evil god.
Are you sure about that?
It's been a while. Things change, I suppose. I'm getting folksy now. Things change, I suppose. Back then, we all had corn cob pies.
All right. Are you heading down the stairs?
I think we have
Or
to.
staying up here?
Yep, heading downstairs.
Okay. Harcourt first.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Harcourt heads down and informs you there's a door down here that seems sealed shut.
All right. I assume it has a spot to put the Shishat holy symbol, or?
Are you carrying it?
Yeah, I was the one carrying it.
Okay. So what order are people going down the stairs? The bottom floor is 10 feet by 10 feet. So either 4 of you can go down, or Pax and Zug can kind of squeeze. Pax and Zug, or Zug and Meg, or Pax and Meg can all kind of squeeze into one slot.
I go next to Zug.
Okay. Let me bring everybody down then. reveal the map momentarily. What order are you going down?
It was Harcourt and then us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you all can't go down at exactly the same time. So I need an order that people are going down.
I'll go in
Harcourt.
the middle.
Then Zug and Pax, then...
Okay, so Zug goes down
Gimbal.
second.
I thought
Yeah.
you said we could squeeze next to each other in
You
one
can,
space.
but Zug goes
Yeah.
down second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean, after Harcourt said what was down there, I
that is fine. Then the doors will open as soon as Zug gets to a certain range, and at that point, I will need everyone to roll initiative as the doors open, and most of you are still upstairs. Zoom out a little more so you guys can see the whole thing.
Oh.
You'll need to scroll down a little bit on the map.
I think Zug is off of the map.
No, you
In the
and
gray
Pax
area?
are in the same place, so give me a sec. Let me move Pax. There you go. Now you should be able to grab Zug there. And I'll need to know... I'll roll for Meg here, but let me know what Meg's modifier is.
I'm trying to find the character.
Gimble's modifier is. Hardcore.
So I roll. If you wanted me to roll, I got a 24.
Yep, okay. I will modify that. There's Harcourt, and let me grab Meg here and modify Meg to a 24. And then let's roll up some fun stuff. As you meet Vincent for the first time. And all of my character sheets disappear. Oh, I see what's happened. Okay. Whew, that was scary. That was some really scary shit. Shrunk away. All right. So, Meg / Gimbal, you are up first. This is a massive altar that extends to the ceiling and has a long hanging bowl in it that dips down. You can see that there are these lava. These are supposed to be, I couldn't find a good enough image. But these here, to left and right, are lava channels that kind of flow in from the wall. You would need, they seem to be like a mixture of lava and blood. Moving over them does require a DC 10 athletics or acrobatics check. Or you can climb the altar to get around. You can actually go around the edge of the altar if you climb up it. That is this area here. This kind of whitish area around the outside.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. And Vincent is on the other side. There are 4 little tiny imp-like creatures that are floating about the room as well. Yeah, and I will need some initiative rolls. Or no, and I will need to know your action. Sorry. And have each of the imps roll for themselves.
So there are 4 of them?
Yes. But they cannot beat... Gimbal's roll. So, Gimbal, you are stuck on the stairs. I think we said it was Zug, then Gimbal, then Pax, then Galfine.
I believe that's correct, yeah.
Okay, so Meg, you are on the stairs right behind Zug. And the room is 50, right? Yeah, the room is 50 by 100, I believe. 110. I don't know if you can see the map or not.
I can. I actually have the map up. I just was expanding it so I could look at it correctly. Okay. Also, I was distracted by the sudden appearance of Evie, right?
Yes.
We need to get down there and take care of Vinny the Blade and those floating methody things or whatever the hell they are. Let's go. I'm gonna prepare a lightning bolt.
Okay.
How far?
So you can move. You're at the top of the stairs, so you could move down to the stairs and move past Zug and into the room.
Okay.
And lightning bolt, I believe, has like a crazy long range, right?
It's long range. I'm trying to move myself. It's not.
Oh yeah, because you're like in the middle, in between two areas. So where do you want to go? Now you should be able to grab yourself.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. If you actually use the arrow keys, you can move a little easier here. So you can move like forward and up to get into the, because we're using hexes here.
Okay.
And yeah, lightning bolt is a 120-foot line.
Well, guys, you think I'm being hasty, or you think I should blast it?
Blast it.
What do you think, Pax?
I mean, they haven't done anything to hurt us yet. Do you want to try and talk to him?
All right, I'll try talking, even though I don't believe it works.
Okay.
That's why we came here, though, was to talk to him, right? Not to kill him.
I didn't get this far.
We came here to kill him.
I didn't get this far and end up in my great-granddaughter's body just to not kill people. I mean, a dog.
Okay, if you're not doing anything, one of the imps won't move. Pax, you can make your way down the stairs if you'd like to, or you can stay at the top of the stairs wherever you'd like. But I moved you so you can move your character.
Yep, I see. I'm gonna cast Unwitting. Am I close enough?
No, it's only 30 feet. So you could try to cast Unwitting Ally on nothing from where you're... Or no, I guess on this little imp thing from where you're at.
Can I go... How close can I go?
You can move in much closer, but he is... From where you're at, Vinny is 100 feet away from you, and he will see you casting that spell.
So that doesn't work.
Because he is flying ever so slightly, well, hovering in the air ever so slightly.
I'm just gonna do an Inspire Courage for everybody.
Okay. He will go. Oh, you need to play your little music while you're here for me? There will be no music when we're done here.
Uh-oh.
And he will move a little ways forward. And he will... Make sure the range on this. I guess at that point, 5, 10, 15, to there, and then to here. And Meg, I will need a will save. Who are you, little girl? He asks Meg as she steps forward.
$23.
Nice. You can feel something trying to pierce into your mind, but you rebuff it.
Stay out of my brain. I'm Gimbal or Gimbag. It's complicated.
This imp will move forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, and stand next to Meg, but won't take any other action. The next imp will move forward to here. Zug.
Alright, so the party's on the stairs, right? So I could haste everybody?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna haste.
Okay. Everybody gains +1 AC, double movement. And an extra full round, an extra attack on a full attack action.
That would not include myself, correct?
You don't get, you get an extra attack on a full attack action, not a partial action.
Mm-hmm.
Harcourt will move in here. We killing these things or what?
Yeah.
All right, then Harcourt will take an attack on the imp thing. Oh, and end up slamming his rapier into the ground. Another one of the imps will go, and it will... This one will fly forward to here. And it will force Harcourt to make a will save. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's a 30-foot radius. So it will force everyone in the party to give me a will save. Oh. Oh, damn.
18.
Hold on, I have to see how bad this is about to be. Oh. Alright, those of you who got better than in 11 are shaken. Actually, what's your... Everybody is what level?
6.
Okay.
6.
This does nothing, actually. I'm sorry. I, for a moment, thought you all were 5. So you were all fine.
Alright.
That would have been real
Trying
bad.
to keep us on our toes. Huh?
That would have been real bad, because Harcourt and Galfine would have left the combat entirely. Galfine?
Alright, so we're hitting these things, are we?
Yep,
Yep.
you're at the top of the
Yeah.
stairs, so you have 10 feet of movement after you've already moved 10 feet to reach the bottom, to reach, like, this bottom hex. Right
so
here.
basically good on here.
Yeah. So that's 10 feet. You still have up to 60 feet because you've been, or up to 30 more feet because you've been hasted.
Alright. Alright, oops. Okay.
And Gimbal is setting up for a lightning bolt, so if you stand there, you'll be
Oh.
in lightning bolt range.
Yeah.
Then maybe I'd go past Harcourt.
Okay. Yep. And then you can take your attack.
Oh, you didn't get the thing fixed.
Oh, shit. Fuck. Just roll me the d20. Damn it. I've been so overworked.
Oh, a d20 or the melee?
Or melee, yeah. So this is, now it's definitely a hit. Roll me 2d4 plus 7. Nice. That is a solid hit for 13. And this thing looks terribly injured as you, like, swat it with your blade.
Is it more damage because of the Inspire Courage?
Ooh, it is. That's right. It is significantly more damaged from the Inspire Courage, but sadly still up. Well, that was the first round. Let's take a quick break and see what happens in the rounds to come. Be back soon.